Oh my god, what just happened? The first ever SummerSlam I ever watched was SummerSlam 2023. It was it was okay. It was honestly pretty good, but SummerSlam 2024 really good, and I really love the return of Roman Reigns and everything else that happened with the Judgment Day and all the other stuff. And I didn't think that WWE was going to top SummerSlam 2024. Maybe they would top in 2026, but I didn't, and I especially didn't think that after we got such a really bad, garbage, horrible WrestleMania 41. But they topped SummerSlam 2024, and this is the best SummerSlam I have ever watched in my whole life. The first show I ever watched was like I used to watch, wrestling before too, but I wasn't like that much into it. I just knew the wrestlers. I wasn't caught up with all the storylines and everything else that goes on with the calendar year and all the stuff that be happening in WWE. But the first ever premium live event that I watched was WrestleMania 38. Then I didn't watch wrestling until SummerSlam 2023, and I've just been watching ever since. From me watching till WrestleMania 38 till now, I'm being honest. Maybe like if you tell me some other shows, or PLEs, then maybe I would switch my answers. But I can't really think of anything. This is the third best show that I've watched, and I don't know about that. It's better than the Royal Rumble, and it's even better than Elimination Chamber 2025. I can't really think of anything else. WrestleMania 40 was number 1. Evolution this year was number 2. And SummerSlam this year is number 3. Let me just stop yapping now and talk about SummerSlam. The show kicks off with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Now I go on a website where I could just watch everything that happens, like Unreal, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all PLEs, and including I also get to see UFC, TNA, Ring of Honor, Wrestling Revolver, MMA. I don't know if I said that already. I said other stuff, but yeah, I don't know why I just said that. I'm an idiot. Well, I watched SummerSlam on that. Also, I could watch like the PLEs and shows and anything anytime I want to, even if it's not live, but no one even actually cares, so let me shut up. The show kicks off with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Perfect. It was a really good match. I don't really want to talk about everything that happened because I feel like that's gonna take a long time. But some good moments, like Roman Reigns almost got injured and that one suicide dive, and then Roman Reigns. And I'm just skipping a lot. I know other stuff happened too. I watched the whole thing. Roman Reigns speared Braun Breaker through the barricade, and then now another big moment. Braun Breaker was going to spear Jey Uso. Roman Reigns actually took the bullet, and Wade Barrett said that he doesn't like that. It makes him feel a little bit loose and stuff, and that's not good. Me personally, I like it, but I understand Wade Barrett's POV. So he actually took the bullet for Jey Uso. He actually cared about his family a little bit there, actually a lot there, and he took the bullet. I forgot what happened to Braun Breaker. But then Jey Uso took the pin. He pinned Bronson Reed. I thought Roman Reigns was going to pin Bronson Reed, but whatever. Jey Uso pinned Bronson Reed, and honestly, Jey needs it more than anyone. Because I feel like, what on earth is WWE going to do with Jey Uso now? I don't know. But yeah, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso defeated Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. This was probably, I'm gonna say the second or third. It was second. It was like the second or third best match of the night. So yeah, thumbs up for me. Next we got Roxanne Perez and the Judgment Day. Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez versus the Allies of Convenience, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Good match. I'm just not gonna talk that much about it because there's other channels that you guys can watch, and honestly, no one's probably even watching this, but it was a pretty solid match, and Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair got the victory. Now, this match, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross, I think was the worst match in all of SummerSlam. Not just night 1 or not night 2, all of SummerSlam. Karrion Kross needed this win. And even if he wasn't going to win, they could have had like Sami Zayn cheat and use the pipe bomb thing. And yeah, then Karrion Kross actually could have gotten a win. But now I think Karrion Kross is just leaving the WWE. I wouldn't be surprised if that would have happened. But now I don't know if they're ever going to turn Sami heel, honestly. So yeah, worst match of all of SummerSlam 2020-25. I'm pretty sure this was the next match. Mistake me if I'm wrong, but Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. These two got 7 minutes, and 7 minutes only. No build, and this was such a good match. It was even better than the tag team match. I don't know if people are gonna agree with that. It was super good in ring. They also had no story, but I don't know what to do anymore. We could get a rematch, but I don't know. I think Jade is going to get onto the story with Naomi and Bianca, and I think maybe that's the reason why they had Jade lose. Also, I forgot to mention, like, no one lost their titles at SummerSlam. I was expecting like only two or three champions to retain, but no one lost it except for like 3 champions. Well, technically 4 if you include the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. But yeah, Tiffany Stratton retained, which I wanted her to retain because she could, she has a bunch of opponents she could go after, but I honestly don't know anymore because Nia Jax moved to NXT, Naomi's on Monday Night Raw, and Tiffany Stratton Jade Cargill, she honestly might just go to Raw because she's going to be fighting with Naomi and Bianca Belair. At least that's what I think. Next, we got Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Let me just say this. Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul surprisingly took the victory. But let me just say this. Drew McIntyre needed this win. But, I don't know how I feel about it. Because, WWE could have just done it the other way around. They could have had Drew beat Randy at Saturday Night's Main Event. And Randy and Jelly Roll take the victory here. Especially, SummerSlam is like a bigger show. So you want the baby faces to win. And especially that Jelly Roll is the celebrity. But yeah, honestly, it was a pretty good match. But now we're going to the main event. Gunther versus CM Punk. I think this was... Actually, what am I talking about, bro? Night 2 was way better than this. And there's more points because I actually went to Night 2. But we got Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. We got a bunch of chops. And I thought Gunther was going to retain. But yeah, as I said, I'm not really going to talk about the match, like everything that happened that much. But CM Punk, he did it. He beat Gunther and he became the new World Heavyweight Champion. But Seth Rollins came out. I was shocked. Most people were thinking he was going to come out. But he didn't. He did come out. What am I talking about? Why can I not speak? Seth Rollins came in, cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, and we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. Seth Rollins got his World Heavyweight Championship back that he lost at WrestleMania 40 against Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins is the new World Heavyweight Champion. So Roman and Jay beat Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Also, I forgot to mention Braun Breaker. I think he got injured. But anyway, Roman and Jay beat Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. But I think at the end of the day, Seth Rollins' fashion got the W here. And it looks like Seth Rollins wasn't actually injured. So now we could be getting Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. And this is probably just because I'm a Roman Reigns fan, but I want Roman Reigns to beat Seth Rollins when they get their match, which will probably be at WrestleMania 42. But yes, really good match. Gunther, I think he's injured. But I don't want Gunther to just be world champion the whole time. Make him go in some high quality feuds. So yeah, Gunther, he's just going to keep fighting for the world championship. He's starting to turn into Rhea Ripley a little bit. But now let's move on to Night 2. But if you want to see Night 2, make sure to go. That will be in a separate video. Make sure to go check that out. Peace.